Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Thank you all so much for all of your support, your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscribes, any donations, any readings. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, what do their friends think of you right now? Also, this is a requested one. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what do their friends think about you? Okay, so we start off with a Judgment card reversed. So, actually, I want to take out some of the cards to make more of a story here. And then we have the Wheel upright. Okay, so they feel like you're being stubborn about something, okay? This is kind of like, when it's reversed, it's kind of like somebody who's holding a grudge, not moving forward, and just kind of like stuck in their tracks, not wanting to... It's kind of like you're holding your stance right now. You're not budging. You think you're right about something. But with the Wheel here, upright, it's kind of like got this feeling of they feel like you two are, regardless of what's going on right now, like you two are going to smooth this thing over. You're going to patch things up. It's like got this feeling of being meant to be is what I'm seeing with that. That's interesting. So on top of that, okay, we have the Page of Swords reversed and the Four of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely this lack of action on your guys' part going on, but just kind of you wanting a break from this connection. But at the same time, you two are still really connected. They think you're going to come around. They have hope for this connection is what I'm seeing. That's interesting. It's almost like they think you guys don't trust their friend, which is the person on your mind. Okay. I think once you get like a break from something, you know, it could be this connection or it could be like from work or something that's kind of draining you is what I'm getting. They think like you'll be refreshed and you'll see things clearly, okay? Because deep down it's like they know you're a sweetheart and they see the potential for this connection to be amazing. I'm getting this feeling of they're just seeing you guys as being stubborn right now about something. You and the person on your mind aren't seeing eye to eye. But they don't feel like this is a big deal. They feel like it's kind of like petty. So getting the impression that they think you guys are going to smooth things over. You just need a break right now. That's what I'm seeing with that. Okay, so you and your person are kind of coming across to the friends as being kind of opposite of each other. But again, they still see you guys as like being a good match though, is what I'm getting overall. Like you guys they see you as being passionate and spontaneous and they feel like this is all good for their friend. So they're for this connection is what I'm seeing. They don't quite understand what you're being stubborn about. Like what is the lack of trust coming from? But again, you know, they view their friend highly, so they're not going to see anything they did as being wrong. You know, like if they were kind of flaky on you, which is what I'm getting for some of you, and you backed off. That's interesting. And I feel like, honestly, you and the person on your mind, you are opposite in your love languages, okay? Like, they feel like this feeling of like, they feel like they could go a while without talking. Okay, and you guys are more like, what? Like, if you're into somebody, you should keep in contact. Wouldn't you want to keep in contact? Like, something like that's coming through where I don't necessarily feel like this person is playing around. I just get that, like, you two come from 2 totally different ways of showing that you're interested in somebody. So it's like you do not see eye to eye in that, and you want them to see things from your perspective, and they're trying to get you guys to see things from their perspective is what's coming through to me on that. And the friends, they see this, so that's why they don't understand why like you're taking this as hard as you are. But I see what I see where you guys are coming from. But Yeah, but all in all, like, I'm just seeing, though, they feel like this connection is, like, serendipity. Like, that wouldn't be their word, but, like I was saying with the wheel here, like, meant to be, you know. Okay, so this is interesting. There's something about your guys' hair that they find to be intriguing, okay? So, you know, some of you with what might be considered a more unconventional hairstyle, the friends, they like it, okay? That's what I'm going to say about that. There's also something about you guys where they feel like they can't quite figure you out. Okay, so I feel like just as soon as the friends think they know you, like you do or say something and they're like, what? Yeah. Like you're like a wild card group one. I do feel like you guys are like spunky and can be feisty in a playful, flirty way when things are going your way. And then when not, it's kind of like you won't hesitate to be like, okay, like I'm backing off, you know? I was coming forward with this connection, but I am no longer. And it's like your way of making a statement. And, you know, your person and the friends notice this. Okay, so we have the book card too. Friends going further with they can't figure you out. It's kind of like they want you, they find you guys to be kind of mysterious, and they actually wish that you would kind of say, like, what is it that bothers you is what I'm getting, because at this point it's kind of a guessing game. Like I said, like the person who's on your mind and their friends don't necessarily feel like anything that they did is wrong, so they don't understand, again, like where you're coming from with this, and they want you to like spill the tea is what I'm getting with this book. They feel like you're being a closed book right now, and that goes along with the I can't figure you out. But again, you know, group one, regardless, they like know you guys are a sweetheart, and they feel like, you know, with your passionate, spontaneous, feisty, playful self, that like overall, like you bring out the best of their friend, and they feel like you guys are overall with the wheel and serendipity here meant to be. It's kind of like they just know that you guys, you and their friend need to have a heart-to-heart, basically. And then they think you two will both like see more eye to eye. Yeah, and then I just drew the astrology card too. So I'm getting more and more like that this just feels like they feel like you two are destiny. So I feel like when things were good, you two really clicked, okay? So yeah, group one, this is what I see for you for what did the friends think about you right now? Okay, group number one, if this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what do their friends think of you? Okay, so we start off with, actually I'm going to pull out all these cards first. We have the Four of Swords, the King of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so group two, this is interesting. So I know this is about what the friends think, but I couldn't help but get what the person on your mind thinks of you as well. So it's interesting that it's really intertwined in this reading, okay? So with the Four of Swords, I'm actually getting that I feel like you and the person on your mind are currently like not seeing each other. Like, and what I mean by that is like maybe you two used to run into each other or see each other on the daily, I'm getting. And then now it's kind of like, I'm just seeing like a distance between you guys, okay? So like a physical distance, not like you two are disconnected or cut off or anything like that. I mean, that could be true for some of you. It's a general reading, but more so than that, I'm getting like kind of a physical distance. Like I said, like where you used to see each other a lot, now all of a sudden I feel like you don't. So in that way, you feel kind of disconnected, okay? But yet very much still connected with the King of Water here. So what I'm getting at with the friends, as far as the friends go, they feel like you and the person on your mind they feel like you're distant currently, you know, because you two aren't seeing each other, and possibly not talking. Maybe you're not at that level yet. This has a very new feel to it, okay? Like as far as texting or messaging goes. But at the same time, I feel like you guys just radiate. You radiate with positivity, you radiate with love, okay? I'm just getting somebody who truly shines and comes from the heart. So, I mean, in that way, what the friends do know about you is good. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Like, I feel like your person just lights up. They become their radiant, loving self that just shines, okay? So you have that effect on them, group two. I'm also getting that they honestly could see you guys as being somebody they would want a commitment with, okay, with the Hierophant. They definitely feel like you're like that dream guy or girl that they would want to take the commitment to the next level. I do feel like the friends know that. I'm just getting to, especially whenever I see his face just light up like that, like I feel like your person's face just lights up. Whether they're mentioning you, they're thinking of you, or you're in their presence, I'm just getting all this joy and like laughter and just somebody who comes alive, okay? But at the same time, okay, so we also have the Ace of Swords here reversed. So I feel like you two are definitely feeling kind of like you're in the dark as far as each other goes right now. It's possible, and that could be because you aren't seeing each other and you're not at that messaging, texting level yet. And I'm also getting, it could be also because it's pretty, like it's a pretty new connection, okay? I'm just getting like, kind of feeling like you're in the dark about each other, okay? But a mysteriousness coming through here. So it could be that the friends overall don't know a lot about you, but from what they do know about you, they like, okay? Like we got the King of Cups, the Hierophant here, and both are radiating with love and joy and light. So that's amazing to see. We also have the Knight of Cups, so somebody's thinking about making a move is also what I'm getting. So, you know, it could be like your person could be wondering like, hey, what do you think about this new idea I have? And, you know, they could be like, oh yeah, go for it, okay? Because with the Knight of Cups here, I'm just getting like a genuineness to it being mutual between you guys, but like kind of like this person wants to bridge the gap between this distance that's between you guys is what I'm seeing. Also with the Mask card here, okay, so it's kind of like you both are kind of keeping this connection on the low for right now. So it's possible some, like, I don't feel like this person likes to spill the tea on their love life, but you know, those closest to them might know about you. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Okay, so with this card, you know, I do feel like there's something about this connection, even if it's a new connection that feels pretty intense and just kind of like got this feeling of like destiny. Like you two feel like it's just meant to be. Like you can't explain it, but you feel it, you know? So I feel like, you know, on some level, like the friends know this as well, because I don't feel like just anybody makes this person light up like you do. Okay, so it's like you activate this like life force within this person. They feel inspired, they feel creative again, okay? It's joyful all around. So yeah, you guys are definitely coming across like this new, fresh energy that's just, you know, people don't know what to make of you, but they like what they know or have seen so far, okay? You guys also come across like you have an edgy style that's like uniquely your own, okay? I'm getting a bit of rock star-ish vibes. I just feel like you guys are very creative and artistic and have this unique self-expression, and it can come through in your look and your style. Okay, so we do have my Snake card, but it's reversed. So like I was saying, you know, you're this new person that people don't know what to quite make of you, but at the same time, they like what they see. So although there might initially have been some kind of, you know, maybe leeriness on the friend's part, like, are you the real deal or not? It's like the more they've heard of you or gotten to know you, okay, the more they like of you. And they're more like, yes, like we see what you see, go for it, is like the feeling I'm getting with that. So yeah, okay, to go even further with this dynamic between you and the person on your mind, it's like you guys are coming across like you have no contact, or it's like once in the blue moon. And this person wants to come back around as a friend, and they don't feel right without you, okay? Like they're happy-go-lucky when it comes to you, but without you, they feel kind of blah is what I'm getting. And those closest to them know this. And then we have my air card, which says, you're not just imagining this. They really miss you too. They feel a deep soul connection. They're currently waiting on contacting or taking any action towards you. They're seeing if they get a sign from you. So you both are kind of diving into other things. Mostly work is what's coming through, or getting a job, or going to school, or both. Okay, so that's taking up a lot of their time, energy, and attention. But it's like you guys are always the one, though, that's on their mind. Okay, they keep coming back to you. They, you know, those that are closest to them know this. So, yeah. Okay, group number 2. This is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what do their friends think of you? Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords reversed, the Hermit. Actually, a lot. The most cards flew out for you guys. The 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the 8 of Cups reversed, and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so this is only really going to make sense if you and the person on your mind either broke up or were talking or interested in each other and disconnected. Okay, so something where the two of you disconnected. So if this doesn't resonate, feel free to choose another pile because it's pretty specific. Okay, so with those of you that it does resonate for. Okay, so with the 5 of Cups here, you know, I'm seeing that this breakup or this disconnect from this person affected you a lot more than what people realize, okay? And a lot more than actually what you thought it would, okay? And, you know, with the 5 of Swords reversed, I actually feel like that's not somebody who wants to sever this connection. I feel like it's more like somebody who wants to reconnect and not play games, not be petty, okay? Because with it upright, okay, that is definitely somebody who's getting into it with somebody, you know, sabotaging this connection. But with it reversed, I read it as something different. Like, yeah, you two did do that, okay? You did get into it. This connection did end, even when it had potential. But with it reversed, it's like you both feel like, oh my gosh, like we could have been so much more than what happened, okay? It's got that kind of feeling to it. So depending on what this person has told their friends, I do feel like somewhere they know that this connection was tough on you, okay? And that there's still emotion there. In fact, with all the green, blue, like turquoise colors here, I'm getting a lot of emotion between you and this person, okay? I know this is an air card, but still, it's like green, like the heart chakra. And it's just like, you know, just you two are so connected still that it's like it doesn't matter. This could have even been like, at first I was feeling like this was a newer breakup, and for some of you it will be, but for others of you this could have been years ago, okay? But it still is like, you know, it just cuts to your core. It's like you feel it. You still feel like, what could we have been? Like, I really thought this person was the one. Why did it go down like that, you know? And it's like you're still trying to understand it. And I see that with the Hermit here. Okay, you've gone through a lot of transformation since then, a lot of healing, like an awakening type of feeling, okay? So you and this person are not the same people that you were when you were in this, okay? So, you know, and with the Hermit, I feel like the friends, they know that you're off doing your own thing, getting back to yourself, okay? Like becoming the best version of yourself, basically. I don't feel like they know, though, a whole lot about what's going on with you, though. With the Hermit, that's a very, like, distant card, and I'm just getting, like, you know, you may or may not be friends with the friends on social media or even in person, but it's kind of like they don't know a whole lot, but they do figure, given the type of person that you were, whatever they did know about you, that you're the type that will rise, regardless of what happened, is what I'm seeing. Okay, this is interesting, guys. So before I get into the other part, I'm getting like, they see you guys as somebody who loves freedom, and Sagittarius also popped out with that. So I feel like, you know, you guys at your best, you're a happy-go-lucky person. You know, you have like, kind of like a comedic spin on things. You can be funny. You just like life of the party. Just with my oops card here, I'm getting that you and this person would make up, give this another go, and then it would like end again. Okay, so yeah, and with the, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. That makes me feel like you and this person could be that couple that would be on again, off again. Okay, like you two would reconnect, give it a go, and then either take a break or like break up and then come back to each other. And then do the whole thing over again. Okay, so there's like this interesting magnetic pull that you both have towards each other, but then kind of like this repetitive cycle. Okay, and that's gonna be different for all of you. Some of you, it may not be like that. Okay, it's just there was one break or breakup and, you know, you two are still kind of feeling connected, because it's kind of like you both have this feeling like deep down you feel like you two could be the one for each other. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. And with this, you know, it's like the friends feel like they get back and forth vibes when it comes to you and their friend, the person on your mind. It's like they think you're in this 1 minute and then the next minute you're not. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, whether or not, you know, you and this person have actually been together and then broke up, went back together and then broke up. Doesn't matter, okay? Either way, the friends are getting a back and forth vibe from you. 1 minute they think you want this, the next minute they think you don't, okay? That's just what's coming through as far as what they think when it comes to you. But then we have you're really lovely underneath it all. So again, even the friends like deep down feel like this is what you want, but you're kind of like putting up a front on one hand, like, you know, the whole living my best life, you posting and doing your own thing, you know, even if you do like deep down miss them a lot, okay? Which, I mean, but it's like deep down though, you know, they know like, I just get the feeling they feel like there's more there than what meets the eye as far as like, regardless of what you post. It's like deep down they know that you and their friend, the person on your mind, like both have these deep feelings for each other, but you're both kind of mirroring this. Okay, I feel like even the friend's acting like they're okay too without you, but that's not what I'm seeing though from either one of you, so that's interesting. Okay, oh my gosh, group 3, I can't make this up. Again, hair came out for you guys. There's something about your hair that stands out and I feel like it looks good and the friends notice. Okay, and that's what I'm going to say about that. Okay, then we have this book. So it's like a closed book in the magnifying glass. So it's like the friends feel like, again, this is kind of going back to what I said earlier. It's kind of like they can't quite figure you out is like what I'm seeing with that. Okay, like, and I'm just getting with the book, like they wish you were more of an open book when it came to what is it that you really want. Okay, that's like what I'm getting with that. And this is interesting. Okay, this is going against like what they think you're doing. Like acting like you've moved on, you're living your best life without this person, but they wonder, like, they think you're still checking them out. Not them, the friends. Well, maybe some of the friends are thinking that. They think that, like, you're checking out their friend, you know, like, still, like, keeping tabs on them. And it could be too, that person is also doing the same with you. In fact, with the magnifying glass, I'm getting that even if you two blocked each other, okay, they could have like a fake account and are checking you out, you know, like seeing what you're up to, seeing if you miss them. So like the friends know this, okay? Like they know like that you're both, it seems like playing around, you know, when deep down, I'm seeing all this emotion, okay? Like with all the green here that's still there, regardless if you two see each other or talk to each other, you know, there's very much still a connection here. So ultimately, if you both want each other, it's like it doesn't matter what the friends think. Yes, they're trying to protect their friend because they don't know what your intentions would be, but at the same time, if either one of you got the indication or sign that the other wanted each other, I feel like you two would reconnect again. Currently, it's slow moving, okay, with the Seven of Pentacles in the future position. But, you know, ultimately, though, it's like you're both kind of waiting for that sign. And then it's like you'll both come running. So it does feel like you're both kind of mirroring this connection. So it does feel like you and the person on your mind are mirroring this, where you're both kind of, you know, playing it cool, kind of doing your own thing, living your best life. But I do feel like deep down, you know, this loss was hard on both of you, and you do both want another shot because deep down you both feel like you're the one. So I do feel like the friends know this. I do feel like they're trying to protect their friend, but at the same time, they would respect that if this is what they wanted, okay, you know? And everyone would kind of just sit back and see what happens, is the feeling that this has. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.